Hello everyone. So in this video, we will learn how to automatically create Facebook page post for specific Airtable records using Vue. So let us begin with a small example. So as you can see, this is my Airtable account, and what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to add a new row. So these are the details. We have entered the person's name, that is Juliet, and let me just add the date. So this is the date, okay, 2021. And I think today is 11th of June, so we are going with 11th June. And this is the post. Okay, so this post is about this bike called as 𝗪𝗵𝘆. Okay, and the social media profile is of Facebook. And let me just add a URL. So basically what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to copy this. So this is the URL of a video, okay, of a YouTube video. So this is the YouTube video. Actually I should have copied it from here, but it's okay. So basically this is the same URL. So this is the video of a Suzuki 𝗪𝗵𝘆, the fastest bike in this world. Okay, and automatically the creation date is here. So we have the creation date. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to click on Facebook. So basically this is the view. Okay, so as you can see, we have a new row and it already has the same details. The name, that is Juliet, and then we have the date, the post, that is of Suzuki, and then we have the social media profile as Facebook, and also we have the URL, and then we have the creation date. Excellent. Now what? Now basically I'm going to take you to Facebook to show you that this post has been created. So let me just straight away take you to the pages and click on my page. So as you can see, the post hasn't arrived yet. So let me tell you something. Airtable actually takes a significant amount of time to send the data. So maybe, just maybe, you may have to wait 5 or 6 minutes to get this data in Facebook. I repeat this again. You may have to wait 5 or 6 minutes before Airtable sends this data to Facebook. So it's a problem with the Airtable. It takes a significant amount of time to send the data. So just bear with me for 5 or 6 minutes. I'm just going to basically pause this video, and once the post arrives in Facebook, I will show you. Okay, so as you can see, after a delay of 5-6 minutes, we have got the data. So the post is to Juliet, and this is the rest of the post. The Suzuki 𝗪𝗵𝘆 is a sports motorcycle bike, and so and so. And then we of course have basically the link of this video. When we click on this link, it will be straight away be directed to the same video. Okay, so basically this is the same video. Unfortunately here we are having the ad. Okay, so Suzuki 𝗪𝗵𝘆 engine. Okay, excellent. So you're obviously thinking, how did I do it? How did I manage to send the data from Airtable to Facebook? So here I have used an integration and automation software called as Pabbly Connect that integrates Facebook and Airtable. Now the best part of using Pabbly Connect is there is no need for coding skills or programming knowledge. Let me show you the process. So basically in the new tab, just type pabbly.com, 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 press enter. Okay, so this is the website of pabbly.com. Just hover on products and here you will find connect. Just click on connect. Okay, so at the top right corner you will find a button, sign in. Just click on sign in. Okay, so this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. As you can see, I already have made an account in Pabbly Connect. You can also create your own free account in just 2 minutes. Let me just scroll down and here you will find connect. Just click on access now. Okay, so basically we are going to create a new workflow to integrate Airtable and Facebook. So let me just click on this button, create workflow. Okay, so how about we give a name to this workflow? I'm going to give it as Airtable to Facebook. Okay, we are ready, and let me just click on create. So when you click on create, you will find two windows, the trigger window as well as the action window. Now the idea is that we are going to create a new workflow to integrate Airtable and Facebook. And once the workflow is created, I will add the link of this workflow in the description box so that you can clone it and directly access it in your account. Okay, so let us select the app as Airtable in the trigger window. Okay, because we actually want to send the data from Airtable, that is why. Now in the trigger event, how about we make it as new record in view. Click this and let me just click on connect. Now in the new connection name, how about we enter the token, and this is how you get the token. So let's go to Airtable account, click on profile, click on account and open this in a new tab. Okay, so this is the account page. Scroll down and this is your API key. You just copy this and then you just paste it here. Okay, excellent. We are ready. All we have to do is just click on save. So when you click on save, you have some fields: the base, the table, the view name, as well as the trigger field. Now what are we going to do here is we are going to create a new base as well as a new table first. So let me just create a new table, okay, as well as a new base. So how about we add a new base, okay, and start from scratch. And the name of the base is Facebook data or something. Okay, excellent. Now let me just cancel all these fields, all these rows, delete all of them. And what I'm going to do here is we are going to make some changes. Of course, let's deal with the name. We don't have to do anything about this particular column. Now with regards to the nodes, how about we just make it as rename this as simple field of long text, and how about make it as post. Okay, and let me just click on save. Okay, so this will be the for the post, and then we have for the attachment, how about we add just a URL. Okay, so in case if you want to add the URL, or how about we just make it as a social media option. Okay, social media option. Now we are of course going to give some options like Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, YouTube, or something like that. And what we're going to do here is we are just going to scroll down and then we are going to click on single select. And how about we add some options? So on the first option, I'm just going to give it as Twitter. So basically we are just trying to create a view, and then we have the second option, that is Facebook. And how about the third option? Let's keep it as YouTube. Okay, let me just correct the spelling. Okay, and we have three options here, and let me just click on save. Okay, now with regards to the status, we don't have to do anything. How about we make it as for the URL? So let me just once again change it to URL. And how about we go with the URL? Yeah, this is the one we want, and just click on save. Okay, so I think we are ready. Okay, we are ready, and I'm going to create a view, duplicate view. Okay, and I'm going to rename it as Facebook option, because the idea is that once the person select the Facebook option, he will be sending this data to Pabbly Connect. So I'm just changing the name to Facebook option. So we have done it. Excellent. So now we are going to apply some filters. So the idea is that when in the main row we have some post, as well as if someone selects the social media option as Facebook, we will be having the data in this particular row. Okay, so that is why I'm going to apply filter for this column as well as this column. So let's begin. So how about this column? Okay, so let's just click on filter, add filter, and how about we change it to post contains. How about we keep it as is not empty? And then we have the second filter, and this is for the social media option, and we are going to select the option as Facebook. If someone mentions the grid in the grid view the social media option as Facebook, the data will automatically arrive in this particular row. Okay, excellent. So I think we are ready. Okay, so we have added two filters. So what I'm going to do here is, once again, let me just go back to Pabbly Connect and let me just refresh this. Okay, so as you can see, we have refreshed Pabbly Connect, and let's explore. Do we have this newly created base as well as the table in the drop down? So yeah, we do have the newly created base, that is Facebook data. So this is the newly created base, that is Facebook data. Excellent. And then we have the table as table 1. We have the table as table 1. And the view name is grid view. So this is the view name, that is grid view. Excellent. We have got that. So when we click on the drop box, you will find one more view, that is Facebook option. We are selecting this one. Okay, so now we have to establish the trigger field, and there is a proper way to create that. please exactly follow what I'm doing. So this is actually very important that you follow exact steps. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going back to Airtable, and I'm just going to the grid view, the one, okay, the primary one. I'm just going to click on this plus sign, and we are going to establish a new field, and this new field will have this exact name, created. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to copy this. Make sure you don't also copy some space. Do not have any space. It should not have any space. And we have just pasted it here. Excellent. And how about we just scroll down, okay, and let's establish the date also, that is created time, because this is the formula that we have to follow. First we have to create a row, a new column, okay, that with the title created, and along with that we have to mention the field type as created time. Okay, this is a mandatory step and you have to follow exactly. Okay, so this is the one we want. Okay, and how about we select the date time as European time. Okay, and let me just click on create field. I think we are ready. We have created a new row, a new column. Exactly. Okay, so let's have a look. Do we have the same? Yes, we do have the same here. So I think we are ready. Now we are going to apply some details. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is we are just going to fill in some details. So the name of the person, or the name of the person who is going to create the post is, let's say, Jason. Okay, the name is Jason, and then we have the post. So let me just add some random things. Okay, so this is the post, and this is about Ducati Monster. Okay, so this is another famous bike. Okay, let me just copy this and let me just paste it here. Okay, so we are ready with the post. So that is the first filter, that is if the post is there, the data will go to this particular view. Excellent. And then we have the social media option, and we do have the choice, and we mention it as Facebook. Then we have to mention the URL. So let me just add the URL. Okay, so this is basically the URL. I'm just going to copy this and I'm going to paste it here. Okay, I think we are ready. So we have the name, the post, the social media we have selected as Facebook, the URL as, of course, the created date. And since we have practically made sure the filters are okay with it, because we have filled the post, that was the first filter, and then we have the social media option to be selected as Facebook, that was the second option. So let's have a look. Do we have the data in the view or not? Yes, we do have the data. Okay, so as you can see, we do have the post, that is Ducati Monster, and then we have selected the social media option, that is Facebook. So anytime a person selects these two details, when he fills a post, also selects the social media option as Facebook, the data will come here. Okay, now imagine this, we have created one more view. Okay, this time for Twitter. Now I fill some name, then I enter the post, and if I select the social media option as Twitter, then we have in the next view, that is of Twitter, the whole data. Okay, so if it is clear, then we can proceed. So let me just go back to Pabbly Connect, and what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to click on save and send test request. So when I click on save and send test request, it will fetch the data of the recently added row. Okay, I repeat this again. It will fetch the data of the recently created row. Now in our case, in this particular view, Facebook option, this is the recently created row. Okay, so when I click on save and send test request, it will fetch me the data of Ducati. So as you can see, we do have the field name, that is JSON, and this post, this is the post on Ducati Monster. Okay, this is the post, and then we have basically the URL. Okay, so we have also got the URL, and this is the social media option. Excellent, we have got all the details. Now the plan is, using all these details, we are going to create a post on Facebook page, and this is how you do it. So this is the action window, and in the choose app, let me introduce Facebook. So we do have some choices here, Facebook comments, Facebook conversions, but we are interested in Facebook pages. We click here, and in the action event, how about we make it as create page post. We click this and just click on connect. In the new connection name, just click on connect with Facebook pages. Okay, so our authorization is successful. So as you can see, we have a set of blanks. We have page access token, message, as well as the link URL. So first of all, we have to select the page. Now this is a particular page that I'm interested in, and we do have a ton of pages. Let me show you. So these are all the pages that is present in my Facebook account. These are all the pages that I have built. Now out of all these pages, I'm interested in this particular page. So let me show you all the pages. All the pages that is present in my Facebook account is being reflected here in the drop down. Now out of them, I'm interested in this particular page, that is my page. So where is my page? Yes, this one. Now we have to mention the page access token. So it is already mentioned, we don't have to do anything. Now with regards to the message, I'm basically going to post the content. So it should be something like buy, okay? And after buy, we are just going to map the name of the author. So the name of the author is JSON, okay? And let me just enter a colon. And after that, this is the message, okay? Remember this is the message that we have received from Airtable, okay? 𝙃𝙖𝙬𝘆. So we have mentioned the author, and let me just mention the content. So 𝙃𝙬𝙬𝘆, okay? So this is the whole content. Now we have to mention the link URL. So you just click here, and this is the link URL, okay? So we have the YouTube video. All we have to do is just click on save and send test request. Okay, it's a positive response. Excellent. So let me just go to my pages. Okay, this is my page, and let me just click on, let us have a look. Do we have the post? Do we have the post? Okay, yes. Oh, it's not here yet. Let me just refresh this once again. Okay, so let's have a look once again. Okay, yes, we do have the post by JSON, and then we have the content, as well as we have basically the post. Okay, so we have all the details. Excellent. So the presence of this data shows that we have successfully integrated Facebook as well as Airtable with help of Pabbly Connect. Now before you leave, let me just explain you the whole mechanism in a nutshell. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going back to Pabbly Connect, and I'm just going to minimize all my windows one by one. So I minimized the action window, and I have minimized the trigger window. So basically this is the whole process in a nutshell. First you integrated Airtable to Pabbly Connect, and then you have integrated Pabbly Connect to Facebook pages. So now there's a perfect flow of data between Airtable and Facebook pages. Excellent.